Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Psychopath Season 1, Episode 7. Oh boy. So, last episode, we end with an art piece of human proportions. Yeah. Makishima is definitely pulling the strings, making these crimes go unnoticed. And also, of course, we talked about the idea of the system being completely fucked. I mean, it's kind of pretty obvious that the system is fucked, and Sybil is a very flawed system indeed. And that's probably why Makishima is doing whatever the fuck Makishima is doing. So yeah. But anyways, Akane is trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with Kogami. She wants to know what it is that happened to him in the past. Kogami, being a very lonely and reclusive person who doesn't want to share his past experience with anybody, of course, keeps it to himself. But obviously some people in the Force knows about this, specifically Ginoza. Of course he does. Of course he does. But everybody else seems to not know much about the incident, apart from Kogami wanting to reach this person named Sasayama, who unfortunately also gets mutilated and became an art piece. And that's kind of where we left off. The previous episode was also kind of talked a little bit about love and affection, and how sometimes love can be good and how sometimes love can also be very twisted and very disturbing. That's pretty much it. That's where we all left the previous episode. Now we are in with episode 7. I'm seeing the first frame of the episode already, and it seems we're gonna be diving deeper into Oryo Roichi, who is the bitch. I'll just call her the bitch. She is the artiste responsible for the amazing modern art of the previous episode. And yeah, I'm kind of scared, kind of worried. I don't know what to expect. Probably some more murder, and that's pretty much it for my intro. If you do want to watch the full uncut, unedited version, it is available right in the description below. If you do want to watch the next episode, it is available on early access at Patreon. Links are also in the description below. And as always, if you do enjoy my reaction, hit the like and subscribe, share the video if you want. And without any further ado, let us continue with Psychopath Season 1, Episode 7. Oh, I see. Okay. Ignorance. And also the whatever illness that he has. Epidemic. Okay. Interesting. There's the disease called serenity. Interesting. Serenity as a disease. A different kind of death. And she sees this and decided to make whatever art that she does. I mean, there's obviously more. There's more to this. we're back. Yep. Reminds you too much. Uh-huh. He knows it's gonna get personal for Kogami. How did you know about that? Kogami accepts this. Yeah. She's been snooping around. Keep him on a tight leash. The teacher, right? The sensei that was missing. Even though it's not exactly him right now. Those red tint on his eyes? What if they are intentionally making sure Kogami is not on this case because they don't want this case to be solved? I love her character. No, plot twist, I was an android this whole time. Wow. It's not my fault the system is this fucked up, eh? Oh, look at those fucking abs. Oh, jeez. I don't blame you, Akane, I don't blame you. So why use physical combat? Interesting. I, as a person, needs to be the one who does it, not the system. Foreshadowing? What about it? Why are you so fixated? My own failure. This is something that I've been thinking of in the back of my mind, but what if the beginning of the show is actually the end of the show, and they've never actually met before? Just a thought. He is an enforcer. But the way he's telling the story, talking shit about him, but it's genuine care, right? And the music in the back, he has fond memories of him. Yep, there it is. Even with all of those flaws. Yeah. Gruesome. Wow, interesting. An obvious juxtaposition between the two. Almost ironic in a sense. Okay, we're learning more and more about Kogami. I enjoy this. Unfinished business. Need to finish what I started. And she is secretly helping him, even though her direct orders is not to. Makishima? Oh my god, so the opening is the ending of the show. Or at least something that is gonna happen in the future. Because Kogami has never met Makishima before. Holy shit. Oh yeah, there's trouble, alright. Sorete? Stay out of it. They're putting death flags on these two characters. Oh yeah, they're totally... Does she know? Why would... Oh... Okay, the same art that she did. That person is dead beside her. Was aware, so her father has passed away. Um... The girl from the last episode.
有ストレス欠乏性脳梗塞。まあ、公認の病名ではありません。原因不明の心不全という形で処理されている死因の大方は、実はこの症例に該当すると言われています。聞いたことはある。過度のストレスケアによる弊害だそうだが、かねてより適度のストレスは免疫活動を活性化させるなど、好ましい効果もあるとされてきた。いわゆる人生の張り合い。生きがいと言い直してもいい。ところが、サイコパス診断が向上化してしまった結果、ストレスの感覚が麻痺しすぎて、刺激そのものを認識できなくなる患者が出てきた。
Okay. Love the lighting in the scene.
やがては自律神経そのものが自らの機能を見失い、生命活動を維持できなくなる。なでかわしい限りだな。人は自らをいたわるあまり、生物としてはむしろ退化してしまったわけか。
Kind of.
これだけ医療体制が発展したにもかかわらず、統計上の平均寿命はむしろ短くなる傾向にあるんですよ。まあ、決して公にはならないデータでしょうが。当然だな。この時代、生きがいと呼び得るものは全て枯れ果ててしまった。命のあり方を誰も真面目に語ろうとしなくなった。普段の横領リカ子の父親もね、まさにその有ストレス欠乏症患者だったんです。
Hmm.
横領老一。ある時期一世を風靡したイラストレーターです。ご存知ありませんか？あいにくと美術の世界には造形がなくてね。少女の肉体をモチーフに残虐で生々しい悪夢を描き出す天才でした。ところが、本人は
Oh my god, they're playing.
まあ、作品のイメージと生活の
I'm blanking out. Shit.
珍しくはない話ですが、老一の場合には、そこに確たる理念があった。曰く、人間は心の暗部、
Oh, to joy.
に秘めた残虐性を正しく自覚することで、それを律する良質な理念を
Yeah.
使うことができると。彼はそのための啓発として、自らの創作活動を定義づけていた。聞く限りでは、とんだ精神空腫ではないか。しかし、サイコパス判定の普及が彼の自認する役目を終わらせた。人は自らを律するまでもなく、機械による計測で心の健康を保てるようになった。老一はね、このテクノロジーを歓迎したそうです。方法はどうあれ、彼が理想とした人の心の健やかなる形は実現した。その結果として、
What a shot.
使命が完了し、
Creepy,
人生
but
無価値なものになったわけですが。
there's beauty in this horror.
どれだな、芸術家などというのは正直俗物だと思っていたが、まあ、心に
That's a weird way to view artists in the past.
領域をこの体験、早速先端技術である各種のストレスケアを活用した。その依存ぶりは短歴と言っていいほどだったと、娘のリカ子は語ってます。その結果、ベッドから起き上がることもない生きた死体になり果てたと。死を慕う娘からしてみれば、許しがたい話でしょうね。横領老一は二度殺されたようなものです。まずは科学技術によって才能を殺され、そして社会によって魂を殺され、
Wow.
つまりこの少女の犯行の動機は父親の復讐かね。さて、どうでしょう。願わくば、さらに向こう側の意義を見出してほしいものですが。
Meaning behind. Okay. Who? Sounded like a Korean name. Don't show it. Don't for the love of God.
お早いようでま
This is inside the academy? And now repurposed to be your operation room? This is fucked. This is fucked. He knows his ways. Whoa. Her body is not like in. Oh yeah, a prank, right. What the fuck? No, 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 save her, please. Stop. That damn smile is that fucking smile. She's reeling her in again. Oh. Run. I am actually sick. I am actually sick. Very rarely has a show make me sick like this. I am actually sick. I feel like I want to throw up. I don't know when's the last time a show, or at least an anime, has made me, feel this disgusted and feel this sick to my stomach before, but Psycho-Pass is doing it. At least I can jam out with this outro song. Yeah, girl just got murdered. Hey, let me stop. Yeah. Oh boy. Where do I where do I start with this episode? Jesus. Um, so that just happened. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna go jump straight into the discussion. So, the episode actually starts here with Rikako meeting with his her father, who is definitely sick, and something that caught me off guard, which is something that I find actually quite fascinating. It is her quote, "Serenity as a disease." This is the disease called serenity, and she continues on to say, "A form of death that people have wished for, right? Peace." I don't know. I just find it interesting that serenity can be attributed to death from a certain point of view, right? I never really thought of it like that before, but now that she mentions it, I don't know. It kind of made me go, huh? Wait a minute. Because like people always find death to be this painful experience, right? Something that is saddening, something that is again painful, right? You die, and people will get sad, and obviously you will get sad because oh shit, I'm gonna die. I can't. I'm not gonna live anymore. But serenity is also interesting because serenity is like a state of inner peace, right? And again, in a certain perspective, in a certain point of view, it is a form of death, right? Not in a literal sense, but it is a form of death. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't have the words to fully form my exact opinion on this, because again, I just finished watching the episode. But it is something that has kind of cocked my brain a bit, because now I'm like, huh. Interesting worldview, to say the least. But okay, moving on, where the episode actually begins, we continue on with the amazing art piece, and yes, those things, those spaghetti drills at the bottom, are her arms being twisted and devoid of any bones whatsoever. Kind of makes me like, ugh. Of course, the three of them looked at this and goes, "Holy shit, the fuck." Ginosa immediately goes, "Hey, yeah, Kogami, you're off the case. I'm not gonna let you work on this. I'm sorry, but I know your circumstances, I know your past, I know that you're gonna get worked up on this, so I am not going to let you work on this case. I'm sorry, Kogami, I love you, bud, but please, just this once, stay out of this." Kogami accepts this because, yeah, it's kind of like an obvious thing that Kino would do, right? Of course, Kogami would see this coming. Of course, he knows that he is not gonna be a part of this case. But Akane has other plans. I'm just gonna skip forward just a bit because Akane actually goes to Kogami, after admiring his abs, of course. But Akane goes to Kogami and asks, "Hey, so this case that I'm working on has something to do with your case, which happened in the past. Can you help me with this?" Which he does. This is also a great moment for both of them to actually, learn one another, especially for Akane to learn more about Kogami, because as of this moment, Akane doesn't really know much about Kogami other than the fact that he used to be an inspector. Now she is kind of learning more and more about his past. We as an audience is also learning more and more about his past, but not entirely. We don't know the full picture, but at least we know how Kogami became the way he is right now. And also the way Kogami talks about Sasayama, he talks in a way like, yeah, this person, he's annoying, he's a womanizer, he does this and that, but I kind of like that, that human side of him, yes, he may have lots of flaws, but those flaws is what makes this person human. Kogami understands this, even though this person has, even though he has a lot of flaws, but he knows deep down, he cares for this person. He cares for Sasayama. That's why their bond are like pretty strong. I've talked about this in the previous episode, but again, kind of nice that the show kind of affirms what I was mentioning in my previous episode discussion. Kind of makes me happy. So all of this talk would then lead to Kogami giving Akane, "Hey, yeah, so my leads to nowhere except for this person, this picture. His name is Makishima, and because Kogami mentions this the way it is being mentioned, or at least the tone, the action of which Kogami presents this, kind of leads me to believe that Kogami and Makishima never actually met before. This doesn't feel like how a person would explain somebody who he has met before. No, this is the way somebody explains somebody who they don't know about. They've only seen glimpses of. Only this picture is the only evidence that I know of. So if that is the case, then that means the beginning of the show is not actually the beginning of the show. So is the beginning of the show actually the end of the show? That could be interesting. Because if that is the case, then if that is the future that we are led to believe, right? Because I always thought that is like the past, and Kogami facing off Makishima is how he got demoted, but no. And if that is the case, then yeah, the beginning of the show is actually the future. Kogami is gonna face Makishima by the end of this. Alone. Both of them. Holy shit. I'm not gonna dive deeper into it because, again, not a lot of info, and I'm just afraid if I do jump right into it, I could spoil myself by discussing all of it, so we're just gonna move on. The next scene is just me going, why? Because this is all building up. Hey, so our friend isn't really going to school. What's up with that? What's wrong? And then the other girl's like, hey, you should talk to Rikako. I think she knows. Yeah, not the best person to talk to. And ultimately, we learn what happens. So, the person at the end of the previous episode, the art piece, isn't the person that we know, obviously. Different hairstyle. because the person that we see, that we focused on in the last episode that kind of went to her, is now here. So they had some lovely, lovely fun time in bed, and yeah, things did not go the way she intends to do. Again, this kind of ties back to the previous episode where we talked about love, right? Rikako is using love as a weapon, right? Reeling people in, right? Showing, hey, you want care and attention, right? You want to be loved. You want a place where you can be in comfort, right? Come with me. Come with me. Yes. Yes. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, she reels her in. She accepts her for who she is. They make out. They make love. And then she fucking kills her. What the fuck? Like, how she disgusts me. Like, no, like there's many types of characters that I just don't love or don't like at all. Like, there's types of characters that immediately made me go, yeah, I hate you for who you are. Your character sucks. I want you to die. And then there's people like her. People who manipulate somebody and then uses them to their own advantage and then kills them. It is disgusting and I fucking hate it. I don't hate the show, but no, don't get it wrong. No, I love what they're doing with this. I'm just showing my pure emotion right now, as in, yeah, I want you to die. I hope the police finds you and pop you off. I don't care the moral implication. I just want you to die. And I guess me expressing my hatred is also kind of like showing commentary that, yeah, human nature, right? You want this person to die, yeah, even though, you know, justice and whatever, but I just want you to die. Yeah, this whole sequence, this whole scene is kind of like ominous, right? Because you know there's a body there. I just don't know who that body is. Like, what is she hiding? Who is that person? And then the reveal. Oh shit. So, God, there's like a few like stuff with Makishima talking to this person. I'm pretty sure we have never seen this dude before, yeah? I'm pretty sure. Let me know in the comments if we have actually seen this before. But I don't think we have. But this whole dialogue sequence kind of, I'm gonna be honest, it kind of lost me for a bit, because it's just Makishima talking, you know, in monologue for like a couple of minutes and talking about his philosophy and whatever, and I get that, but I feel like this whole sequence is kind of like drawn a bit too much. So the longer the scene goes, the more I'm kind of like, okay, now you're just dumping exposition. Nothing wrong about it. I don't have like a major issue with it. I'm just saying that this entire sequence kind of like lost me just for a bit. But immediately after that sequence, Rikako goes, time for work. She sets off. She pack her body here, her victim's body in this suitcase in pink. Lovely. Goes into apparently the underground of the academy that she is studying on. So that is kind of fucked up how this place is here, although it's kind of hinted at why this place is here, because of the teacher, the sensei who used to work here is also the person who, yeah, pour some bleach. Time to get the baggage out. And there she is. And the scene ends with her Yeah. Off with her head. We cut to another victim, right? And this is like somebody who... This is like a victim from like a while ago. So she has been doing this for like, I don't know how many times, right? I think they mentioned this. This is her 6th time, but we don't know in what amount of time she had done this, right? So while this is happening, while the police are slowly uncovering her victims, her next victim is already like being cooked up, right? In bleach, right? Getting ready for the next art piece. And this poor girl unfortunately asked the wrong person, hey, so have you seen her before? Wait a minute, why are you drawing her? Hey, wait a minute. Oh, shit. She got injected. She fell asleep. She wakes up. Lo and behold, the head of her missing friend. Boo! Surprise. And her expression, the face of dread. Yeah. It's an emotionally stirring scene. Yes, it is. What a cute reunion. Ha 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 ha. Please help me. The feeling of dread, her expression. Her psychopath meter is probably through the roof at this point. And the episode ends. Deep down, I want her to be safe. Like, I want her to be... I forgot the name, but just let her be the last victim. I don't want another victim. Please let her live. But the problem is, if they do let her live, maybe in the next episode or two, you know, once Akane and Kogami and whoever it is in the police force finally, you know, finds all of this, if they do let her live, then the system's gonna point out that, hey, yeah, her psychopath meter stress level is through the roof. So, which is worse, death or not death? I mean, obviously not death, but, you know, eternal suffering and whatever, you know, could also be attributed to like a different kind of death, one that is more suffering and one that is more painful, right? So, what happens next? We don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen next. Two possibilities, right? Number one, the police will find this place in time, right? So she can be saved. Or Rikako is going to do the most fucked up shit I have ever imagined in my head, which is she is going to kill her, and she's gonna combine both of these bodies and create like this super arc, right, with both of these bodies. That will be a sight to behold, and I will be puking and shitting my pants, because please, I do not want that to happen. That is terrible, that is grotesque, that is painful for me to watch. So yeah, all in all, this episode is it's an episode, all right. Continuing where we left off in the previous episode, which kind of makes me wanna... I feel like I should have been watching this episodes back to back, but the previous episode kind of gave a lot of stuff for me to discuss, and this episode kind of also gave me a lot of stuff to discuss as well. So next episode is gonna be episode 8. I'm really excited for that because I want to see where all of this leads to. I really do. Again, I mentioned this before, which is Psycho-Pass has this kind of formula where I feel like in the beginning we're just gonna be focusing a lot more on these like individual cases that seems to be unrelated, but as the cases grow and grow, as we, you know, investigate more and more into these, the more we realize, hey, wait a minute, this case and this other case, they kind of connect. And Makishima is obviously behind all of this, the one pulling the strings. So I'm really excited to see that unfold. And I'm stoked. I'm so glad that I am back with Psychopaths. So hope you all enjoyed my reaction and my discussion for episode 7 of season 1 of Psychopaths. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you do, hit the like and subscribe, share the video if you want. As always, early access if you want to watch the next episode. It is available right over at the Patreon. Links are in the description, so if you want to support me, that's one way you can do so. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching my reaction, and I will see you all next time for the next episode of Psychopaths. Take care, guys.